Welcome to another great episode of the Stampede. I'm your host, Stephen Foster, and this is the Shady Sports Network. Mustangs are 3-0 and off to a great start.
This week's sponsor is Powder River Construction. Here at Powder River Construction, we build Wyoming. Founded in 2004, Powder River Construction has served our community for nearly 20 years now. Based in Gillette, Wyoming, Powder River Construction prides itself in listening to customers' request designs to develop a plan to successfully accomplish their vision. Call today at 307-687-7721. That's 307-687-7721, or visit our website at prcwy.com. Now back to the show.
Helping the Mustangs get off to that great start, defensive lineman Devante Wright. Devante, welcome to the show.
Hey, appreciate you for having me, Stephen. Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here.
Appreciate you being here. Devante, tell everyone where you're from.
I'm from Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri. Devante, you've been placed with Garrett Pemilton to create quite the duo. How much easier does it make your job having a guy like Garrett on the other side demanding just as much attention from the offenses as you do?
It's awesome, man. Having Garrett, a guy that has a motor, along with myself, it's such a blessing to have to play alongside somebody, that you can trust and like when you look next to him, you don't have to worry about, is he going to do his job? You can always count on Garrett to, do what he has to do and give 110% effort every play. So it's a blessing, man. It takes stress off me and also Caleb to just go in there and do what we have to do.
You began your college career at a JUCO in California where you were listed at 5'10", 230 pounds. And as a linebacker, you were still quite the pass rusher. Today, you're listed at 6 foot 280 as a full-time defensive lineman. How difficult was it for you to put on the weight and transition to full-time to the line?
It was honestly at first, like I didn't like to have, a lot of weight on me playing linebacker because it was just, I wanted to be specifically just, be able to cover, be able to defend the pass at linebacker and do things like that. So, but we had an injury that happened at JUCO, which made me, it was a D tackle, and I was splitting reps with one of my buddies there. And so once he got hurt, I told my coach, I was like, he was kind of stressing about it. We won the game, but he was like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know who I'm going to put there. So I was like, Coach, I'll play it. Like, I'll play D tackle, D end, whatever you need. And he's like, you ever played before? I'm like, yeah, I played in high school, like played growing up. Like, I know how to play D line. And so he was like, okay. And then obviously my linebackers coach didn't want to lose me, but I was like, I just want to do what I can for the team. So gaining the weight, it was like, at first I was like, man, it was hard to maintain. But once I figured out how to, eat the right things and, maintain the muscle and, keep off a lot of the fat, that really helped me in transitioning into a true defensive lineman.
Later in your career, you end up at Kentucky State University, but you graduated from West Virginia, Charleston. What prompted these transfers to new schools, and how do you believe this has affected your career up to this point?
I actually am a graduate from Kentucky State University. I did my grad year at University of Charleston. But what prompted me in it, it was just, once I graduated, I felt like I entered the portal. And then Coach Kirkland from University of Charleston reached out to me, and they're known from having, great D linemen come through that program and great players go through that program. So it was a great fit. He had a really good team. We had a bunch of seniors and grad seniors that year. So he thought that was going to be our year. We ended up going 8-2. So we had a really good year, but that was really it. I had a great time at Kentucky State. I loved playing there, and I loved the culture there at HBCU. Go Breads, always will be a thoroughbred no matter what. But, Charleston was a great place too. They welcomed me in with open arms, and it was a great time as well.
Man, you've been listed as everything from linebacker to a fullback, finally defensive end or defensive tackle. What position do you feel most comfortable at, and will we see you on offense at any point this season?
I feel most comfortable playing that any spot up front on DN, and offense. I have to talk. I always hint, to Coach Gray and say, hey man, you can throw me in there fullback, goal line packages. I'm always open, and so we always joke about it and have things like that. But hopefully he'll throw me in on some big man packages here soon.
Hey, so you guys are heading into a game with the Billings Outlaws this Saturday night. The fans call it Border Wars. I've even heard it called the Stephen Titus Bowl 1. Any added excitement or energy heading into this into a rivalry game like this?
I just think these guys, this year we're treating it as we're just trying to be 1-0. We treat every week as we're going to respect our opponent, but one thing we're going to do is make our opponent respect us. So we go in every week respecting, knowing that they've had good teams in the past, but we like to say this is a brand new team, and we like I said, we respect Billings and things like that, but we just need to focus on ourselves to be 1-0 and do what we got to do.
All right, so this is our segment called the 4-point play. It's going to be 4 random rapid-fire questions. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, Devante, what's your favorite NFL team?
Kansas City Chiefs, baby, all day.
Favorite food?
Favorite food, burger.
Favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Favorite brand of shoe?
Favorite brand of shoe, Jordans, and specific Jordan 4s.
There you go. That's the 4-point play. Hey, so you guys are off to the best start in team history. What do you guys attribute this success to?
I just say one goes to the coaching staff that we have. Coach Taylor, Coach Walker, and Coach Gray. They're tremendous guys. They put us in the right, positions to make plays. And also, I got to give credit to this team, man. There's no egos on this Mustangs team. We're all super close, and we all, do what we have to do, go out every day and we work hard. We push each other. And I just credit everyone here, that it's all bought into what Coach Walker is telling us, and Coach Gray and Coach Taylor. So I just think the coaching staff and all the way down to the players is awesome.
Outside of football, what are you passionate about?
I'm a big family man. I love, my family's my number one thing. They're the one that keep me going. I love to work out. I like the game as well. Love to play Call of Duty, Madden, MLB, and things like that. But yeah, the number one thing is in my family. My family's the one that really keeps me going. I'm a big family guy. I got nephews and nieces, so they look up to me. So I just try to be the best role model I can for them.
Love it. What continues to drive you to compete at this level?
Honestly, just every day is just like being undersized as an undersized guy is just and coming out and proving people wrong. I think it's just proving people wrong that that doubted me and just didn't think I could do it. But I'm here doing it now and have a great team around me, so it just motivates me and keeps me grinding every time.
The new field looked great on TV. What was playing on it like?
Oh man, it was awesome. It was so much fun. Shout out to all the guys here, that helped put together the field and do what they had to do. Tremendous amount of work that took place for that. And so I just want to say shout out to them. But man, that field was awesome. It was nice to play on too. Probably the best field I've played on in a while.
Both defense and offense are clicking this year. What's it like battling against each other in practice?
It's fun. It's definitely, it's competitive every day, going against, you're going against the best offense and the best defense every day. It's just like every day is all about, trying to get better, trying to get each other better. But it's fun, to have little bragging rights here and there.
Appreciate your time tonight. Devante, is there anybody you would like to give a shout out to or say hello to?
Oh, yeah, I want to give a shout out to my mom, my dad, my sister. And also I want to give a shout out to the whole Kentucky State Nation. I'm looking for my flag. I got it here, but shout out to the Braves, and this is what made me. This is why I'm here, Kentucky State. So that's it.
Appreciate that. There you have it, another episode of the Stampede on the Shady Sports Network. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, because with every new subscription, the voice and the spotlight on these players and coaches gets louder and brighter. Until next time, go Mustangs.